Okay, this repair attempt is going to be for William Davis out here on Settles Lane Drive, whatever. Temperature 71 degrees, humidity 45 degrees, wind out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour. So, in order to get my target shingle out, I got to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shingles got to come loose, and without tearing anything up. So we have to start at the edge here where those seams come together, and gotta be real tedious with it. Okay, first of all, it is coming apart a little bit. Not much mat transfer in that area yet. Yes, mat transfer right there on that first shingle. So I've destroyed this shingle attempting to take this piece out. There's your mat transfer on the shingle itself. Big, thick chunk has caused a tear in the shingle below it. Okay, we'll still try to attempt to get this shingle loose without tearing up any other shingles. There, came up the rest of the way. Let's see here. There was our first mat transfer. Here, another mat transfer. Yep, tore a hole in the bottom shingle down there. Here, yep, 2 more spots right there. So I've caused 1, 2, 3, 4 holes into this shingle here. And whether it needs to be repaired or not, doesn't matter. It's still doing a lot of mat transfer. It's going to be impossible to take this shingle out without tearing up the shingles around it. So we'll try this attempt this time. This roof snake that's designed for 3 tab shingles, and And as long as you're easy with it and not going fast, I don't really think it matters what tool you use. You just got to be real careful as you can without tearing anything up. And then sometimes there's really not a lot to do with the age of the shingle. It's just really the manufacturing process. There's some shingles out there on the market that are so poorly designed and manufactured that they wouldn't be repairable after a couple years. But some shingles, they can be repaired up to, 12, 13, 15 years even. We only got to get past where the seam ends right here on this part. Oh, now we pulled through. We've actually pulled the nail through this shingle right here. So that nail pull through right there means that this shingle has to be refastened. That nail pull through has to be sealed. Because anytime you cause a hole in a shingle, it's definitely got to be sealed. And that's what we'll see here. So, well, there's some mat transfer right there on that one. There's your mat transfer. Okay, now we got that loose. We can see, oh yeah, there's mat transfer right there. So, all right, so there's some mat transfer there. And some mat transfer there. And there's the mat stuck to the shingles above it here and over here. And down here, there's some more mat transfer there. And there's a nail that's been pulled through. And then there's some more mat transfer there. So yeah, trying to get this target shingle out. We've already destroyed 1, 2, 3 shingles trying to get this one out. So it's not looking too good really. And we're gonna keep attempting to get this one out. So there's a seam here. We got to get past our seam on this target shingle down here. So we got to come all the way over to here with this one. Just trying to be real easy with it. Okay, now this shingle below it has pulled through the nail trying to separate this. Let's see what's happened here. More mat transfer right there. And here, the nail is pulled through now. And there's more mat transfer right there. So we still got this one shingle here to take out. Okay, let's see what's happened to this shingle. Okay, that tore through good. That one tore through good. Oh, ripped right there. Trying to lift it. And any more mat transfer on that one I didn't see. So pushing the bar through the sealant. Seems to come loose easier at the same time. Now that the bar has sliced through the sealant, there's not going to be much sealant left to seal the shingle with. So there's some sealant there and there. None of that sealant is going to stick together like it would originally. There's mat transfer right here. And I've tore that shingle there. So now the top of this shingle is 13 inches. It'll come way up in here, so I got to get all the nails out of here and all the nails out of here in order to access this shingle right here. So we'll try that next. Another nail there. Nail there. Okay, this should be all the ones in that top row. One right there. There's nail right there. And there we go. Like a nail there. That's the one to pull through on us. Yep. Another one there. Okay. And one more down here. Okay, that should be all of them. Oh, there's still one in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, that should be all of them. Holding that shingle in. Oh, and it destroyed the shingle underneath when the tree hit. And I would guess that the decking underneath that has been broken. We'll try to, now we gotta lift this shingle to find out if it has been busted or not. attempting that shingle. Some more mat transfer. All stuck to it right there. So that would be broken. Now the decking underneath here. The decking is not busted, but the felt paper has been destroyed. So now we got to take the felt paper out and get that shingle back in there or seal it. So in the target shingle, there's been a rip here. Trying to remove it. This was part of the original break probably. Now, the shingle above it has caused mat transfer in 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So that shingle is no good. And the shingles above it, where the mat transfer occurred, that will never seal again because of that piece on there. So those would have to be mechanically removed and new sealant applied to the shingles. And that would not be the same thing as applying that sealant during the manufacturing process. So that piece of shingle there, that big chunk, has been ripped out of that shingle. So, and another one here. So no matter what you do, it's never going to reseal properly again. Here's the back side of the target shingle, and you see the mat transfer here and here. Those chunks of roofing are pretty thick, so that's going to cause the roofing to stand up above the other shingle unless you take them off. But when you take these off, now you're going to be removing the sealant. So all this sealant that used to look like this, nice little strips of really thick asphalt, now they've just been, there's almost nothing there. So yeah, there's no nubs or anything. This shingle is not going to seal as good as that one did along all these, with all these gaps and holes in it on this shingle, because the water hugs the shingle and it'll be leaking in all those holes. And you know the water hugs the shingle. Here's a seam, see where the water lays in here and just spreads around, and as it hugs the shingle here, it can get up in there about 1/4 inch. And all it's going to take is just a little bit of mat transfer from that other shingle to cause a leak. We'll try to get this target shingle back in. So there's our target shingle. We're going to re-nail it and see what's next. Okay, we've taken our target shingle out. We had to loosen up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shingles to get our target shingle back in. Our target shingle is now laying on shingles that have severe mat transfer, so they will never properly seal again. So your mat transfer, all the nails went back in, of course, but then your mat transfer from the previous shingle is still stuck to that shingle. So those are never going to seal again. Same thing with this, the mat transfer, all the sealant has been destroyed. There's some more mat transfer from the other piece. There's a tear in the shingle as we tried to remove it because it's so brittle. And there's some more mat transfer here, and those shingles will not seal correctly. On shingle number 5, there's a tear here where we tried to separate the shingles. And on shingle number 6, there's some mat transfer there, and which means those shingles will never seal properly again. So this is 100% not repairable. I can go anywhere on this entire section and perform the same test and end up with the same results. This roof is not repairable. It's not my opinion. It's fact. We can do this anywhere on the entire roof and get the same results.